good performance from the young winger. And we're back again. I don't know what's happening. We seem to be losing a lot of... It seems to be dropping off quite a lot. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm going to need to go in and have a look at OBS once it's done. Yeah, I can't figure out what's happening. I maybe need to stop doing it through OBS and just do it through YouTube itself if that works. But anyway, we won the game. We won the game. Regan Poole nearly gave them lead through a lapse in concentration, but the debutants got the goals. Islam Farouz and Dan Scar, with Finn Ekrapoint getting man of the match. Stevie Farrell spitting the dummy out, saying we're not as good as we think we are. I thought we were good. I thought we were okay. We could have done much better though. And here we've got a press conference at Stair Park, which is basically the broom cupboard. Do I wish to respond to what Stevie Farrell's got to say? No, I don't. I don't care what he's got to say. I'm pleased with the win. Today's result sees your team through to the next round. As long as we're in the competition, we've got a chance. We're keen to see our new signings pay off. Finn was outstanding today. Finn was outstanding today. Right, as promised, transfers. I'm going to show the transfers. I promised. We've got but as you can see, the wage budget's really bad, so we're trying to get in as many free loans as we can. Andy Murdoch was somebody that was brought in at the start of the season, as was Liam Smith, Daniel Harvey. Ross Finney's a trialist, as is Milo Hall. Carl Stewart is also a trialist, but we brought in Stephen Allison on free from Queen's Park. He's unambitious, which isn't a good thing, and his stats aren't really that great, but he's somebody that we can hopefully train up a little bit and hopefully move on. Maybe not at the end of this season, but at the end of next season, definitely. Who else did we bring in? Who else did we bring in? I'm switching between this and OBS at the moment to make sure things are going. We've got Fraser Murray in on loan. He's cover for the left wing, although he can play in the middle as well. We have brought in Martin Woods on a free transfer. He's cover for the midfield, for a central midfield, somebody to play on the left side. Oscar Borg, who's now laid up with an injury, was brought in also for covering the left, but he's been ruled out for a bit. But it was a free, so he's somebody that we can move on, hopefully. We also brought in Kasunga, who got a little bit of game time last time out. He's got height, he's got head, and he's got jump and reach. He's what we've been needing. He's on a free at the end of the season, I believe, but we also do have first option to buy him in case they offer him a new contract. Connor Hazard was brought in to offer New Gen Holt some rotation options, just for this season, just until Holt can get the match practice. We also brought in Regan Poole from Man United. Dan Scar and Islam Farouz were also brought in, as you saw earlier on. We get shot at David Ferguson. We managed to get 19 grand for him, going up to 24. I wasn't really wanting to get rid of a centre half, but when they're coming in offering some money more than what the player was worth, then I kind of have to take it. Stevie Walsh, James Doolan and Michael Brown, all new gens, have been loaned out to Fife Elite, and Stephen Bell was sold on to Queen of the South for 2.3 grand. As you can see, he's valued at 1.8, so I'm going to call that a decent bit of movement. We've brought in a lot of staff. Tommy Miller and Danny Philpott are always members of staff I'm going to go for. I brought in Terry Butcher just to give me a little hand with the scouting side of things. Massimo Donato was brought in as a coach. Tony Adams was brought in to assist the under-18s. And I promoted Craig Dargo from reserve manager, from under-18s manager, sorry, into reserve manager. That's the transfers so far. Move on, and oh, Kilmarnock had to go to extra time, but that's in the Betfred Cup and we're out it, so we don't really care about that. Neil Scally's in charge of it. Neil Scally's not in charge. Craig Dargo's in charge of the reserve, so I'll leave that all down to him. And as you can see, my schedule for my training is quite jam packed. I like to train them hard. Lawrence Shankland had a poor game, right? He's getting a fine. I completely forgot all about that. I was too busy showing off my new signings. But Lawrence Shankland's getting a fine. Finn Eckrepoint's had his pat in the back. He's performing exactly how I want him to perform. Sard got a good rating in his opening game as well. Again, is happy to see. We've got a 9-day wait, so it's going to be. Oh, Shankland's complaining. It's going to be a 9-day wait, so it'll be a lot of chatter between now and the next game. Maybe a few moments of silence when I forget. I realise, alright, I'll apologise for offending him because he's been a wee snowflake today. But anyway, yep. Round 2 of the Irn Bru Cup. Let's see who we can get here. Fraserburgh Peterhead played in Fairland. That would have been a good one to draw. Spartans, I've got Dundee United. Livingston Reserves, I've got Arbroath. Queen of the South, I've got Albion Rovers or Celtic Reserves. St Mirren Reserves, I've got Berwick. Inverness Cali, I've got Wraith. Brechin, I've got Aberdeen Reserves. Greenock Morton, have got Glasgow or Motherwell Reserves. Coleraine, I've got Crusaders, so that's the 2 Irish teams drawn together. Partick Thistle, I've got Sligo Rovers, which brings, that's the island, the other 2 were Northern Ireland, apologies there. Montrose, I've got Falkirk. Rangers Reserves, I've got Boreham Wood, that is our Vanarama team. I didn't know Vanarama teams were coming into the Irn Bru Cup, I thought it was just Welsh, but there you go. Bohemians, I've got Connah's Quay, there's your Welsh team. The New Saints, Ayr United, so we've got a trip away to Wales, which can maybe be a good thing. It can maybe raise our standard in a different country. Elgin have got Hearts Reserves, and Sutton have got Kilmarnock Reserves or Clyde. Excuse me, there's my wife's phone ringing away. And I'm back. Yep, we've got a tie away at Parkhill Stadium, a synthetic surface as well, which I'm not too happy about that, but what can you do? Right, the training schedule for Ayr United. Right, let's have a wee look at this. This is for our cup game, so we're going to want to practice penalties. Just in case it goes to set pieces, we're going to want to practice. In case it goes to penalties, sorry. Oh, we're also going to look at chance conversion and another chance creation in here too. And we're going to have a wee tactics session as well. A couple of tactics sessions. I'll get rid of the attack and shadow play and put a wee recovery in there. And seeing as that's going to be a long away journey, I'm going to put 2 recoveries after that as well. Ayr United under 18s are playing the Rangers under 18s today as well. Interesting to see. I have no idea what is happening here. I don't know what I'm doing. Jim Gourley's out having a look at some of the unders teams to see what we can see. Ash Baker right back. Came from Cardiff, obviously. Quite decent. I doubt I'll be able to afford him. No, definitely wouldn't be able to afford him. Unfortunately. Oh. It was worth having a wee look anyway. Right, what do we have now? Still loading. We're still loading. At least I know it's moving. Right, Hearts Anthony McDonald is joining Inverness Cali on loan. He rejected the offer from Ayr. I don't really need him, to be honest with you. It was just for a cover for the right wing, but I don't need him. He's not vital. This man's up for loan. Oh. He's an advanced playmaker, which would help. .6'1". Jumping's not the best. Free kicks okay. A bit of flair. Composed. I'll see if I can get him without having to pay his wages. I'll put a wee loan in, and they're wanting 50%. I don't even have 0.5%, so that's out the window. That would have been nice, but we just have to make do what it can do. Terry Butcher recommends scouting Irn Bru Cup. You know what? I'll go with it. I'm not taking a closer look at Scott Fox. I don't need another goalkeeper, especially a 30-year-old one. Any trialist that I get offered, I will bring him in. I'll bring him in and I'll give him a wee trial, see how he does. Chances are, I probably won't take them because they're out of contract for a reason. But I don't want to miss out, so I'm just gonna keep offering the trials. Daniel Harvey's been having great progress in training. Ross Docherty's been terrible. But I can't speak to him. I can't give him a swearing for his training because he's already upset because I've been fining him for poor performance. But I'm not going to let him get away with it. You can't have a poor game and expect to come in and get a cuddle and tell everything's okay and handed a hot chocolate. If he's having a shambles, he's getting told he's having a shambles. If it's that bad, he's going to lose money. He's going to get fined. As simple as that. Make sure I praise everybody that's training well though. The exact same as I'm going to discipline anybody that's not performing or not training well, I'm also going to be praising people that are training well. Derek Dempster, he's been really good in training. I've noticed that he's been impressive in training quite a lot recently, but I don't think he's ever going to develop into anything. I mean, he's only had one sub appearance for the unders. Let's see what the coach report has to say to him. We'll go to his manager, see what he has to say. It doesn't look like there's going to be much coming from him. Eddie Linton and James Collins are also performing as well. In training, that is. So just, these are doing well. Anything over a 9 in training or below a 6.6 gets a reaction from me. Burnley have accepted the try. I didn't even realise he was at Burnley there, but that's when you're getting all my trialists in the net. And we'll have a little look and we'll see how they're looking on paper. Arsenal bet Southampton 4-1. Southampton actually managed to get a goal in. Wow. Another save that's always fascinated me is Sunderland. They're a team that always should be doing well. You look at them and you look at the products that they bring out and you just think to yourself, they should be doing well. They should be challenging. They should be challenging for Europe, but they just don't. They just don't. And Joe Whittingham is going to be a just don't as well. He won't be getting brought in. He'll see out his trial. Akil Francis. Akil Francis probably won't even get on the bench for me. Adam Bruce. Good rotation option, but I want to work on developing Tom Holt. I really want to work on developing Tom Holt. There's Ellis Hale Reid, 19-year-old, but as you can see, like, there's just something about new gens, regens. I'd much rather develop him. As you can see, his physicals are better, communication's better, everything else is worse, but he's got the potential there. He's also earning more, but worth more than Hale Reid at a younger age. Ivan Wasi looks like he's a former Man City prospect. Went from Man City to Bolton, never kicked a ball there. No. Nah, he just doesn't look like anything at all. Carl Stewart's trial's over, so he's bye-bye. And here's the games that one missed, and Motherwell reserves and Fraserburgh go through. A lot of training coming up before the next game. Fulham under 23 scouting reports in. Marcus Bettalini. There's some stats there, boy. Got a lot of players out on loan at Fulham, but well. I'll have a look at our training now and see if there's anything else we can add in. We do have a lot of training between now and then, but we're doing a match practice and a recovery today. We're doing a recovery next week as well. These ones here were all put in to work on the defence. As I'm sure you can tell, them all with defensive training. We do need a chance to work. We'll take out the tactical training. We'll put in a chance conversion. There we are. We'll do that, and then we'll get that game out the road, and then we'll see how things are looking, and then we'll do Queen of the South, and then we'll call it a day after that. I'll get prepared for bringing a new game to you tomorrow. I'll just fire everyone into the. I'll just put absolutely everyone into the reserves. The United reserves are playing away against at home, against Auchinleck Talbot. So it'll be a good chance for the players that aren't getting played or any of the trialists to get a little run out. Yeah, as I say, I'll be bringing a new game to you. It's an early access game. I'm not going to reveal what it is at the moment. You'll just need to wait till tomorrow to find out. But I'm quite excited about it. I'm really looking forward to showcasing it. And it should be a fun wee save to view. Ethan Hamilton, decent young Scottish player. A bit of rotation option at best if I brought him in though, probably. Andy Nugent, come on in a trial. Garrido, loan, centre back. I've brought in enough centre backs. I don't. Right wing's probably the only place I'd bring somebody in. Maybe right back at a push. Burkhart, I'm sure I had him on loan last season. The last Football Manager, sorry, but I can't remember much about him. Tyrell Warren, I've had him on loan, I've had Ethan Hamilton. Matej Kovar, never had him in. That looks like they're just firing all the Man United players that are available for loan towards me. Right, I know how the training schedule's looking, I don't need to look at that. Right, let's see how this Talbot game finishes up. There's our trialists coming in. Stuart reports on training. I do not really care at the moment. They're unhappy with the volume of strength training. I don't care. I'm doing this training for a reason. I'm not doing it for the sake of it. There we see a wee right wing. Potential championship right winger in the future. 3 seasons at Swansea, again, never kicked a ball. He is a winger, best playing this supporting role. Nothing's really popping out here though. I think this is another one that's just going to be let to go. Andy Nugent. Andy Nugent, left back, which I don't need. He's brave, he's got a good first touch, his tackling's decent. But he's way down in the list. Middlesbrough under 23s. Harry Chapman, I like Harry Chapman. He's done a lot of bouncing about, but he's mainly at Middlesbrough. Hasn't kicked a ball for Middlesbrough yet. Productive spells away at Barnsley, Sheffield United and Blackburn though. I wonder if it's worth offering him a wee loan. Nope, he's not interested. Not interested at all, he's injured anyway. Bobby Muirhead. Kilmarnock, Dundee, Partick, Hearts, MK Dons and now Dunfermline. Actually, if I remember correctly, he was another one that was seen as a prospect, a decent young Scottish forward prospect that just never really amounted to much. Went down south, 49 appearances in 3 years. Unlucky. Sometimes you just want to chase the money, sometimes that's the best way to do it though, for some people. Others prefer to stay and develop at their clubs. 5 days to go. 5 days to go, and then we've got the Dunfermline Athletic game. See if we can keep this 100% going. Brian Gilmore's got a damaged kneecap. He was only brought in on loan. A player that actually shouldn't be in the game, as he's currently retired and working as a coach for Rangers Youth Academy. I just thought I'd bring him in, see how he looks, see if he did actually have the coaching attributes loaded up. There was nothing though, so... Irn Bru Cup had a good victory as Ayr United reserves absolutely hammered Auchinleck Talbot at Beechwood Park. It's another trialist that was brought in. Former Rangers, as you can see by the jersey. I don't think I'm going to follow through with this though. I don't need a reserve player. I don't need to buy in a reserve player. I know I've got injuries. I know I've got injury risks. Michael Rose has been okay. Doing well. He's the less desirable characteristics, typical. Lawrence Shankland proves he's been treated unfairly. I don't care. I'll look at the mentoring. I'm going to leave this to my assistant, the mentoring. It's just another. There's that many things that you've had to pick up with this new game. I'm leaving the mentoring to the assistant for now until I can actually have the notion to just sit and do it. Of course, 32-year-old Chris Eagles, Terry Butcher's put in an offer on a free, and we're getting Finlayson in on a loan, another centre half. Hopefully we'll be able to give him some game time. Yeah, he's into the end of the season. And we'll train him as the ball playing defender as per, and we'll work on his passing. Fordyce's trial is over. Jordan Rhodes. Right, Zach Kent we don't want. We'll bring you in a trial. Not interested, not interested. We don't have the money. Don't have the money for anybody. We're skint, we're poor. It did pique my interest there, but it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. I'd prefer to keep Shankland playing up front anyway. Harry Cochrane. I like Harry Cochrane. He is a good young player. It's unknown as to whether or not he'd want to come with us. How is he looking as a ball winning? I don't really care about the colour of the circle anyway. We'll see what they say. No, we've got too many loans in. Oh well. That's us done for our loans. Well, there probably won't be much movement unless somebody comes in with an offer for one of our players now anyway. I'm not overly... I think it'll be a quiet deadline day for us now. Same as last time, we'll just give everybody a run out for the under 18s against Kilmarnock. We've got Anis Abdul coming in on trial. We've got a few players that aren't justifying their wage, which they were never going to be really. They're kind of older players apart from Ross Docherty. I wonder if it's worth seeing if we can get rid of Ross Docherty, because he's not getting played. It'd be interesting speaking to other clubs, so we'll let people know that he's available and see what they come in with. I'll probably get a backlash, but Anis Abdul, let's have a wee look at you, pal. Okay physicals, but everything else is garbage. And we don't want garbage. No, we do not. I'm not even going to bother looking at the scouting reports now because I'll end up just drooling and not bringing anything in. I'll end up just upsetting myself. But we're gonna do these next two championships games anyway and see if we can keep the 100% start going, and then I'll get on to preparing tomorrow's video. Maybe need to look at upgrading some parts of my computer if it's running this slowly. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it though. Nobody finds it viable. I'll transfer list them, see what people say. I'm not listening to the end. Michael Moffat's he's not going to play anyway, so I'm not that worried. Craig Moore had a good performance. We're not going to develop into anything, so there's not really much a point in shouting at him. David Goodwillie, he can chase himself. Trial. But we're not going to be buying anybody. Another trial. Not by you, we'll not be buying you, we'll not be loaning anybody, buying anybody, we'll not be doing anything. Anything of the sort, although we probably could loan in players from down south. I'd rather not now. I'd rather just stick with what I've got unless we get an offer for money. Which is always a good thing, I always like getting offers for money. Daniel Harvey and Andy Murdoch have been doing well in training, so they'll get praised. Mark Kerr's poor, but I'm keeping him around in hope that he develops into a good coach. C's staff attributes are not that bad. He's disciplined and motivating. They're leaving a lot to be desired though, but hopefully he can develop there. James Collins and Eddie Ligton worth getting a little bit of praise for their training performances as well. Sorry, Liddington. Another trialist in. Another two trialists in, although it will probably all be chaff and no wheat. I always find it beneficial to bring in trialists when possible. You never know what you could find. Again, nothing really popping out at me there. I can envision this being the exact same. No, nothing popped out at all again. Back to Bumley. Okie dokie, here we go. Young Andy Dallas, son of former referee Hugh Dallas, is going to be officiating this game. It's going to be at Somerset Park. 2,300 tickets sold. We're strong, we're first, and we're favourites. That's good enough for me. Let's have a look at the selection. We will clear it. As you can see, we've got quite a large squad. We'll start Connor Hazard. We'll give Connor Hazard his start today. Ekrapont can start in the left. We'll go with Scar and Poole again in the middle. On the right, we will go with Liam Smith. In the middle, we'll have Robbie Crawford. And as our attacking advanced playmaker, we will have... Who will we have? We'll have Andy Murdoch. We'll go for Andy Murdoch. On the left, of course, it'll be Fraser Murray. On the right, Becky McDade. Through the middle, we shall have Young Islam Ferouz. And attacking, as always, if I can find them, Lawrence Shankland. Do that. Hopefully we'll get a better result here, and I'll just let my assistant pick the subs. Yeah, I'm happy. Okay, onwards to the game. Things are out, warming up, and oh, we're up against a 4-4-2. Marcus Hippolyte up front with Muirhead, Higginbotham, Martin, Kagan and Connolly in the midfield. Longridge, Ashcroft, Devaney, Williamson at the back, and Mudderton next. Let's carry straight on. Yep, I like the sound of that. Lot more to come, lot more to come, lot more to come. And we're kicking off. Kick off. Shank and Crawford. I thought that was starting to improve a little bit, but it's starting to go downhill again right there. Start off on Irn Bru as well. We're getting shots, which is a good sign. A very good sign that we're getting shots in. No clear-cut chances yet. Not much in the way of highlights either. We've got all the possession. Our tackling seems to be superb recently. Lawrence Shankland again being extremely poor. This game, I'm gonna have to try and do something different with this game. I think I'll try and do what I done the last game and push the line up higher. If it ever goes to half time. A strange one, only getting a couple of highlights and a half, but we'll just have to get a bit shouty. There we go. And as usual, there's a lot more to come from you. I believe you have what it takes. Hey, bring on Michael Moffat. Bring on Michael Moffat. Higher line of engagement, standard defensive line, and in we go for the second half. Now straight up, show some passion. Change it up a little bit. Show me that passion. We're at home. We're against Dunfermline. We've got a 100% record we need to maintain. Come on, dig in. That's us dropping down to third. I need to look at withdrawing a couple of players maybe. Come on. We'll go attacking. Tell them to push forward next time we can. Fraser Murray, you're coming off. Giving McGuffey a shout. Let's see how McGuffey will do it. Come on, push forward. I want to see a goal. For us, of course. Let me make that one clear. There we go, a free kick. Becky McDade takes it over to Scar. He headers it, it goes over. Oh dear. That'll have been the best chance of the game. And Scar's starting to get tired. Only a couple of minutes to go, we can just do it. 3 minutes injury time remaining. McDade thunders the ball upfield. Moffat chases it down. He's got it. He shoots it. Scores! Oh, he scores in the injury time. He scores 1 minute into injury time to keep a 100% league record. That says up to first position. It's looking like it's Ayr United 1, Dunfermline 0. Ah, he's nice and calm there for the Moff. Another near poster. Love it. Absolutely love it. And volume's getting turned off. Thanks for the request, Wes. Game volume is off. Right. We got away with it. I'm not happy with the overall performance. Fraser Murray was poor. He's getting no right to look stressed. You weren't at your best today. Neither were you, Shankland. Everyone else, that's fine. We'll leave it at that. 14 shots to 7. We got a goal. I'd rather see a higher conversion rate, but look at that. We're sitting top of the league. 2 points clear. 3 games in. Motherwell boss Stephen Robinson's looking at Lawrence Shankland. Well, Stephen Robinson, you can bugger off. You'll not get him. £14 billion in his years. That would be telling, wouldn't it? We go and chase yourself, you. I hope I get asked about that. Although I suppose that is a good sign that he didn't have a good game either. I think I should maybe up it to 2 weeks' wages if the fines for having a poor performance maybe save the club a little bit more money. Let's have a wee look at this. Let's have a wee look at this. No neck, it is not an Excel spreadsheet. Very good, very good. Right, Queen of South quite like us aren't the best in terms of finishing, so we're going to go for another 4-2-3-1. 2 more players to offer in on trial. Acknowledge, 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 acknowledge. Diamond. Sounds like a detective in a 1950s movie. Trainings. Right. Put an extra. Right, we'll try our chance conversion and chance creation yet again. Patient attacking play needs some work. We've got some there for it, but we'll put in 3 attacking patient sessions there. We'll put a chance conversion there and a chance creation there, and we'll also put a recovery in. If I can remember where it is. There we are. And it's a heavy week, so we'll do some double recoveries and then we'll do a community outreach after the game. There we go, another trialist, another 3 trialists in. Oh, what did I do? Just hit the spacebar. I missed it. A disaster. There we go. Andy Nugent's willing to enter contract talks. Dartford have made an offer for him. Well, Dartford can take him. Assistance there. Trialist number 1. Ooh. Ooh. Is it worth taking a gamble? Let's see. Oh, he's going to take it. Okay, right. We're taking a gamble on Alex Craney. It looks like it could be quite decent. Again, Ruben Das, nothing pointing out. He came Fackrington Stanley, what do I expect? Another 2 trialists left the club, thankfully. Some more chaff separated. The team's got a heavy training schedule in the build up to the Queen of the South game. Man City sitting joint top there. The Premier League with Wolves sitting in second. Celtic sitting top of the Scottish Premier League. Of course, the mighty honest men, Ayr United sitting first in the Scottish Championship. And we've got one player named in Team of the Week, Liam Smith. Always good to see your players getting a little bit of recognition. More scout reports. Our scouts are just coming in thick and fast now. I just before I started this stream, I had my scouts check several under 21 clubs just to have a look, just to see if there's any talent I could snap up on loan. A couple of players called up for international duty, but funnily enough, none of our actual players. They're all loan players that are getting called up for internationals. Wonder how long it'll be before we can have an Ayr United player called up. I've not got a 4-4-2 lineup, but they're successful with the 4-4-2. Can keep them out of the penalty area, we might do well. Spreadsheets always make an imminent return, Nick. Always. Just going to ignore it, and it's a deadline day today. I'm not going to bother with the interacting with the press. They can go away. I'm not interested at all. I'm focusing on the Queen of the South game. There's Crean accepted the offer to sign for us. Chris Eagle's in as well, who'll be playing on the right. I think we're going to go with the exact same squad that we lined up with last time. Hope to do a little bit better this time around. Shanklin to welcome Alex Crean in. And we'll sort his training out straight away, a supporting sweeper keeper. And he's been put straight into the reserves. No, he's in the first team. He's gone into the first team. Jesus Cruz is on trial, Spanish right winger. Nah, I don't like you, pa. I don't fancy you at all. There's Chris Eagles coming in with bags of experience. We'll start training him. Attacking winger on the right. Tommy Tate is pleased with professional preparation. Got 5 players called up for international duty. We'll request a postponement of the match because some of them are important players. Oh, a wee tickle in my throat. Grab some water. That's it, rearrange. Chris Higgins is injured, but he's another bench warmer anyway. Not going to bother speaking to them about their loan experiences. Yeah, that's the top of the table clash as well. Queen of the South. We're away, making the journey to Dumfries. Andy Murdoch and Stephen Henderson are doing very well in training by the looks of things. Wee bit of praise for them. And I'm just going to ignore the rest of them at the moment. Oh, that's the transfer window. Been and gone. We've signed 12 players. And we haven't made much. Fife Elite seem to have brought in a lot of players as well, just the same amount as us. Celtic only spent 3.1 million. Love to have 3.1 million to spend. Not be scouting any of them. Shankland's got player of the month. He's had a couple of terrible games. I'll congratulate him, but I don't see why he's... There must have been some really poor performances this month if Shankland got player of the month. I'm not going to bother with a press conference. Finances are just sickening. We made £78,000 this month, but we spent 242, sorry. Wow. We need to find a way to offset this. This is going to be difficult. Gonna need to see if we can get players to start performing and sell in January, and hope we can get as much prize money in as we can. Here we go, in for Queen of the South. As said before, we're just going to keep the same lineup. I'm not going to bother bringing any of the new signings in. I'm going to replace... Who should I replace in the bench? I replace Moffat in the bench with Alan Forrest and bring him on to give him a wee run out, because that's him starting to come back from his injury. Moffat's already had a game. He done us proud, but Moore also had quite a decent game on the reserves. I try and implement what we've been implementing from the start, with shorter passage, passing in a lower tempo, higher engagement line, and a standard defensive line, a bit narrower, because it seems to be working in game. So let's see how it will work out throughout the whole game. Maybe start Scar off the bench, or starting to look a bit tired. Put Kasunga in over Poole. Give Jamie Adams a start. Somebody's after him. Who's wanting him? Who wants you, Jamie Adams? Partick Thistle. 15,000 and is yours. Get this team submitted. Dobby and Dykes up front. Johnson, Todd, Jacobs and Morrison midfield, with Marshall, Semple, Brownlee and Doyle playing at the back, with Martin and nets. I think we can do this, mob. I expect nothing but a win to keep a good run going. I'm expecting this time. I'm not having faith, I'm expecting. He's just been rested. We've chosen to leave him at the starting 11. He's short match shot. Straight into demanding more. The spreadsheets are away and it's time for the actual game. And it's, as you can see, just as you'd expect in Dumfries, it is absolutely peeing down. Expected. Decky McDade. Murdoch's got it in the middle. Going out wide with it, trying to give it to Smith, who was attempting the overlap but not really succeeding. 1 minute in and we've already had more highlights in this game than we had in the last game. Oh, Ferruz, can you score? No, hits it off the crossbar. Murray's got it and it's cleared. Michael Doyle clears the ball from danger. Commentator. Young man Finn's got it now. Him and Scar having a wee passing session with each other. Over to Murdoch. He puts a good ball in. McDade gets it and the keeper saves it. Oh, I thought we were going for another near post goal there. Went to Ferruz. Oh, he's fell. Ferruz fell. Oh no, we're getting a play on it. Looks like it was a tackle. I'd rather have the free kick, but Crawford on to Finn. Finn with a cross back to Crawford. Over to McDade and he puts it wide. That was poor. That was very poor. Look, it's got all the makings to be quite a decent game though. Queen of the South are yet to have a shot on target, judging by the stats. A good ball forward to Shankland. Flex it but can't do anything with it as Brownlee takes it off him. Murray again. Back to Finn. Over to Crawford. Crawford's just dwelling on it. He scores outside the box. Robbie Crawford, third goal of the season. Finn Ekrapont with the assist there. Crawford, he looked like he was going to either pass it or put it over. But instead, he just puts it in. Lovely. Queen of South still haven't got a shot on or off target. Our passing's good. We've only had to make 6 tackles and we've won every one of them. The performance in the air's dropping yet again. Decky McDade taking a long free kick, but direct free kicks are never going to work. We just don't have anybody who's got it in them to put it in the back of the net. It's always going to be assists for free kicks. Jamie Adams picks up the booking. Half time here, 1-0. Couple of players not performing that well. Ferruz is going to be coming off anyway. I'm going to give Alan Forrest half of the game. Maybe not half of the game. Make sure they don't get complacent. But tell them that they can also improve. I'm going to give Islam Ferruz to the 60th minute before bringing Forrest on because, as you recall, he's just come back from quite a bad injury. Take Jamie Adams off as he's having a poor game. And we're just going to go straight in here and finish this one off. There for the taking. They're very poor, but knowing how this game works, they're probably going to have one shot on target and it's probably going to go in and condemn us to a draw. Oh wait, they've had a shot, but it's been off. Guaranteed, the first shot on target. No, they've had 2 on target now. Oh well. They're starting to get brave. Just make sure everybody concentrates and keeps their head. And we'll use this effort to bring, this point to bring off young Islam Farouz, and we'll bring Alan Forrest in through the middle. And we want to see a good performance from him today. Alan Forrest, of course, the brother of current Scotland international sensation James Forrest, who just scored a hat-trick against Israel at the weekend there. Oh, looks like they're getting a man sent off. Referee's coming up to talk to Brownlee, hands in the pocket, and it's his second yellow. He's away. Cheerio! Enjoy your bath. There we can go. We'll go very attacking now. We'll go very attacking and see if we can take advantage of this. And we've missed a tackle. We've had 20 tackles and we've missed one of them. No! That's quite sad. What can you do? Can you win them all? Well, you can. We've just proved here that we are winning them all, but you can't win all the tackles. That's where a late chance fizzled over. Seem to be doing quite well with the throw-ins at the moment. We're just firing the ball out of play by the looks of it. And it's full time. 100% record maintained. 3 games in. Ayr United 1, Queen of the South 0, with Robbie Crawford with a good shot for outside the area. I'm happy. I'm happy. But don't get complacent. No, I'm happy, I'm happy. We won it. We've got a 100% start to the league. 4 games in, 12 points, 4 wins. 3 points clear of our nearest. I'm happy with that. So we will use this, folks, and we'll bring an end to the stream. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and anybody else that's going to be watching this later on. I've been Segundo Valente. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. As always, have a good one and take care of yourselves, folks. See you.